Welcome back to my channel, friends. Today I'm going to show you how to create 3 different flowers using basic shape tools like the circle here, square, and the polygon tool. Then we're going to bring everything together and turn it into a pattern that you can use for your social media backgrounds, wallpapers, or invitation. This is beginner friendly, simple, and a fun way to practice creating in Illustrator. Let's get started. Alright, so let's talk about patterns real quick. Patterns are a really fun way to create your wallpapers, backgrounds, and simple things. So today we are going to keep it simple. We are going to make different flowers. But first, let me show you the different flowers that you can create with those simple shapes. So the first one we have here, we have the ellipse tool. We are going to go into our effects, distort and transform, pucker and bloat. And we're just going to switch it up and change it. So if you want to create this flower right here, you can put it up as either 75 or 80%, whichever one that you choose to do. I'm choosing 80%. And I create this simple flower here. And if you want to change it and add something else, you're welcome to do that with these here. And you have this type of flower. Alright, and the second option is with the square option. Again, with your effects, distort and transform, pucker and bloat. And we're going to change it up into this type of flower today. And the more you go, the extra that it gives you. So let's just keep it simple. You can make a full leaf clover. And you have a flower. If you want to change it and add something extra, you can. And this is a different flower, different types of flower. And now we have the polygon tool, the same thing, pucker and bloat. And we change it up and add, let's say right here. I put it at 107. I think you can put it at 100. So you have this polygon tool here. You see this little circle right here. You can change it again to add extra if you want to be extra. If not, you have this right here, which is a diamond shape. If you want to add extra petals, you can. And I want to add extra petals. So today we are going to work with this one right here and add extra petals so we can create a daisy. But for right now, I'm just showing you how to create it, and I want to add 11 petals. And we have it right now. Okay, so now we are going to create the simple pattern. So I'm going to use the polygon tool again. And we're going to use again our effects, distort and transform, pucker and bloat. I'm putting it at 100. And I find my diamond shape to add my petals. Alright, so I have 11 petals. So I have it in the middle here, so I want to add an extra shape because we are doing a daisy. So I have the first flower, and then I have the second one in the back here. Let me add it, and I have that. So now I want to add the little circle in the middle. Shift if you want a perfect circle. And I have a daisy. So you don't need any complicated tools to create something beautiful. I just made this floral shape here, and it only took me less than 5 minutes to create it. First, we duplicated the flower and we rotated, and now we have a simple flower. And I just added the center circle. So the small shapes goes a long way when creating something. All right, so now I have this here. I'm going to add the colors. The colors are extremely simple. So I want to add a cream color. So remember I told you just to add your colors, you go into your side here under your properties, your fill, and you add the color. Right now we are working with the back color. So let me add a second layer. Let me move it up here just for right now because I want to add this layer. And I want to change the fill into a specific color. This specific color that I have, I found the color cream online and I found the code for it. Remember, finding the codes give you the specific color that you are wanting to work with. And you don't have to go hunt down for it. So I have the specific daisy that I wanted. I wanted a soft white or cream, but making it soft white right now, and this is the code that I have for it. So if you can't see it, but it's there, it's a soft white. So if you want to add a background color just for you to see the color pops, I'm going to fill it and add a different color background. So now we have, okay, I can make a third layer and I'm bringing it down. All right, just to have my stuff here in the background. All right, so I had to switch it. And again, if you don't want to confuse yourself, always name your layers just so you're not confused. So you see that background here, it's a little bit soft. You see it in the back and I have the flowers in the front. So now if I want to change the center here of this daisy, of this round center, I'm going to make it a mustard yellow. So I found a code from mustard yellow and it's that color. So I have mustard yellow with this color. All right, so I'm going to lock the background here because I don't want to mess up my background. So now we are going to work with both flowers. Remember to collect them both. Make sure they're both selected. And I'm just making it small. So I'm making a small pattern. Copy and paste. I can make a bigger pattern. Sometimes if you want to play around with it, you can use the repeat. And you have your radial. If you want to create something like this, let's say, hey, I like this pattern right here. So I'm going to create this pattern. And let's change it up to this. But now I can add more patterns. So that's all up to you. You're the designer. But I just want to keep this pattern and just add this right here. And duplicate it again. Add medium size. Let's switch it. If you want to keep it together, we are going to group it. So we can keep them together. Alright. Want to work? Let me switch it up a little bit. Let me add this pattern here. Let me add that here. Right now I'm just showing you. This is big. Maybe I want it medium small. This one was small. I want it a little bit smaller. And a bigger pattern. I'm going to add it here. And you don't also, when you're making patterns, you don't want to overcrowd your designs. You just want to leave enough room so you can have your shapes. Alright, so now we're still arranging. We want to add let's see where we're going to put them. So I'm going to just adding stuff right now just to see where I want to put them. Big, tiny. I think I want to add another, oh, copy and paste. I want to add another tiny one right here. I want to add another tiny one right here. Let's say I want to keep each corners maybe with the same thing. Maybe a little bit smaller right there. Maybe I don't want it too big. Maybe I do want a big one right here. I want to add a small one, a medium size. Right now you're just working with your pattern to see what looks good to you and what doesn't. If it doesn't look good, you change it up. If it looks good, you keep it. So right now I have different shapes here. Okay, I like it. I'm going to leave it this way. So now we are done. We arrange our flowers. Now we are going to make our pattern. We go to Object, Pattern, Make. We have to select everything and it creates a pattern. So now we have our patterns here and press OK. And now we create the pattern daisies. I already did a daisy one, so I'm going to create a second one and just add 2. So if I want to switch it and change it by column, you can. You can see the changes here. It changed it up each time for you. So if you want a hex by row, if you just want a type of design, it changed it. Hex by column, break by column, break by row, and then grid. So I wanted grid. I just want to leave it this way. If you want this 1 by 1, you can. I have it 3 by 3. So I'm going to leave it 1 by 1 because I just wanted to have here. And when you do it this way, look how it cuts it up. So that's if you want your pattern to cut up that way. You can also do that. So I don't want it to cut up. Let's move it up a little bit more. Alright, so now we are done. We save our copy. Now my design is over here. We have it, if you can see it, in your swatches. Where you're going to find your swatches, Windows, and you look for your swatches, and you'll find your swatches under your property section. You go look, and your swatches will be right here. It'll say swatches. So now we're going to see exactly how a pattern is. So to find it, let's go to New, Create. Let's keep it simple. And now I don't see my pattern. We're going to look for it. Sometimes your pattern, you'll see it under your libraries. If not, you'll find it under your section here, user define, and that's where you should find your daisies. So I did not save my swatches, so let's go ahead and edit them. So this is the name for it, but now we need to save it. Save my swatch. I'm going to create it because you want it to save under your Illustrator. So you have it under your Adobe. This is your library, your application support, Adobe Illustrator, and you have it under your swatches. So now it is saved in, like, on your computer in the Adobe file, and you save, and you're right here. So when I go to the new file, I look for it right here, user define, and I found my swatch. So now I want to create a wallpaper. There you have it. So if I want to change up my wallpaper and do something else, I can. So let's say I want to create my star and I want to add. The wallpaper is right here. You're just coming in and you're adding it. The polygon tool, you'll see all your different swatches. And this is different swatch that I did. I created this with just a random wallpaper that I found on Google, and I just created a pattern with it. Sometimes with your depending on your text, you can add patterns on your text, and it's a pretty cool thing to do. Just do the same thing, find your pattern, and look at that. If I wanted to add my pattern, you can't really see it with this pattern, but with this pattern, that's the reason why I wanted to do it. I wanted to be creative. So create your own pattern. You can find any pattern that you find on Vecteezy, you find a pattern on Google. Make sure that you're able to use it. Don't sell it. Use it to practice, and you create your own pattern the same way. Pattern, make, and you have your pattern. So just free to go back and to save it. So my goal with videos like this is to show you that you can create too. You don't have to know everything perfectly to start making beautiful things. You don't have to start everything perfectly to create something for you, especially if it's for you, especially if it's practice. So just keep practicing, experimenting, and have fun with it. Like this one here, I can have this pattern and I just have this with it. And you have your different typographies, different fonts that you want to create, and you have something right here. And you have something cool. So go ahead, use it, have fun, be creative, experiment. So if you enjoy this video, friends, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. It really supports me in the work that I'm putting into this channel. I'll see you in the next one, friends.